When you grow up being conventionally unattractive, whether you're overweight or you're a person of color in predominantly white spaces, or you just have features that don't fit the European beauty standards, it's so hard. I personally never had any romantic experiences until college. That was when I had my first boyfriend, my first kiss, first everything. And it was literally one of the worst experiences of my life. This guy was literally so terrible to me. Not only was he ignorant and racist, but he was just a bad boyfriend. He didn't.
Oh, so you was going after Chad. Let's go.
Silly.
You was going after white boys, and you're now wondering why you was having such a bad experience. Living in some predominantly white environment, most of the boys there were white, and they was all going for the white girls, so you felt left out. You got with a white guy in college and he didn't treat you how you wanted to be treated. Get in where you fit in. Know your demographic. Know your market. Know who likes you. That will actually make you avoid a lot of problems.
I settled for it because I never had anyone express interest in me before him. And despite him being a bad boyfriend, I stayed with him until he broke up with me.
Damn.
And at that point, I then proceeded to basically beg for him back because I literally did not think there would ever be anyone else out there that would love me the way he did.
He didn't love you though. That's the whole point. He didn't love you. He never loved you.
It's an evil world we live in.
And I was really depressed for a long time because I didn't know my worth. And I was putting all of my worth into male validation. And looking back, I am really grateful for that breakup because it allowed me to realize a valuable lesson in self-worth. Despite only ever having one man interested in me in my entire life at this point, I was okay with it because I was able to learn through that relationship that I don't need a man for validation. I don't need anyone to basically determine my value.
Stop it. Get some help.
So while I might not have had a million,
This girl is putting on loads of makeup, man. Loads of makeup.
I learned a valuable lesson that a lot of girls don't learn until they're way older and have experienced a lot more life. So I say all this to say, if you are a young woman who's struggling with self-confidence because, you might not be as conventionally attractive as the girls around you.
You live in a predominantly white area and it seems that you want to date white guys. You need to understand the racial dynamic. Majority of people prefer their own. And the truth shall set you free. I would suggest, you might want to be around a more multicultural environment. Maybe if you was dating men of different backgrounds, maybe men of your own background, then maybe your results would be different. Who knows?
Just know that your time will come and know that you don't need a man for validation. Be confident, be yourself, and the right person will find you.
And also, I was just like nerdy, skinny, kind of just not confident, but men were just so mean to me. I'm talking like they would full on ignore me in conversations.
Just because they're ignoring you, that's not terrible treatment. They're just ignoring you. What about all the guys you ignore now? What about the guys you ignored then? Because I'm sure there was guys that you thought, I don't want to talk to him. You wanted to talk to Chads and Tyrones. That's what it was.
I'm Tyrone.
Even though she's talking about she used to be nerdy, skinny, and unattractive back in the day, I guarantee she was still trying to get with the captain of the basketball team, captain of the football team. Yeah, she was trying to get with Chad and Tyrone, and they wasn't really giving her much attention.
I got to college and started getting all of this male attention. I was like so confused. The switch up to me is just so crazy because now I literally get everything for free. I get invited to the craziest things with like celebrities, rappers, like not because I'm famous, because I'm pretty and so are my friends. That's literally the only reason.
Yeah, because you don't bring no other value to this planet apart from that painted face there. You don't bring anything else. And guess what? This so-called value or currency that you currently have is not gonna last forever. And one day you're gonna have to meet one of my good friends. And and then you'll be back where you started.
But it just makes me sad though how men view unattractive women versus attractive women. It's just like, who cares? Anyways, love you guys so much. Men, bye.
Victory has defeated you.
Men don't know how to be nice to women they're not attracted to. The reason that men mistake your kindness and politeness as flirting is because they themselves would never be kind or polite to someone they aren't attracted to.
When I hear this rhetoric, it's just projection from these women because they do the same thing as well. When women coming across men they don't find attractive, bro, they ignore. They don't want to be around you. They don't want to hear anything you got to say. They want to get away from you as soon as possible. ASAP.
It's an evil world we live in.
And now they're complaining, when a guy doesn't like you, they treat you different, they just ignore you. Of course they're going to. That's what human beings do. It's not just men.
Know when the man is not attracted to me. Without carrying those bags, they will let me fly by. Or even something as simple as, I'm right behind you. You've opened the door and you've even slammed the door behind me so that I can't enter. I think that when a man is not attracted to you, it's like he can't see you. I don't think necessarily is that they're rude, is that you don't have their attention. They've got their headphones on and they're just walking by you. Let me open the door. They don't even notice that you're a lady and you're standing.
Do you open doors for guys that you're not attracted to? Huh? Madam Joyce, do you go out of your way to acknowledge men that you're not attracted to? Do you do that? I doubt it. So all of this rah, rah, rah and all this talk is all useless. It's irrelevant. It's nonsense, fam. You don't do it for men you're not attracted to. You're not nice to men you're not attracted to. Why do you think men that are not attracted to you have to give you some privileged treatment? No, bruv. It doesn't go like that.
Sitting on the tube and they'll be listening to their music. The minute they see you, if they're attracted to you, the people is like a bad beep detector. They'll now look up and then they'll now come into action. That's how I feel. Emmanuel claims that he's the type of man that's nice to all women, but he's a liar.
No, I'm nice to all women, but I'm nicer to the attractive ones.
It's funny until you get the blunt end of the stick.
So they did this study where they had pictures of ugly women and beautiful women and gave those pictures to a man on the phone. He was told that he was talking to the woman in the photograph. All these men talked to the same woman, but they were told that the person they were talking to was the person in the photograph. There was the ugly group and the beautiful group. When men thought that they were talking to an ugly woman, they rated the conversation as less interesting, that she was less kind, and she was less intelligent, unlikely to become friends with her. What was interesting was they had a blind rater listening to the conversation and decide how the speaker actually sounded. Again, same woman, and the rater said that the ugly woman, without seeing the image of her, was also less appealing to talk to. This is because when people are treated badly, they respond badly. Men were nicer to the beautiful women, and so they were nicer in response.
And women do the exact same thing. It's human behavior. Sorry, it's not just men that do it, women do it, and women do it quite prolifically because men are more inclined to get with women who are not their first preference.